For people who are tattooed, I think it illustrates a very interesting parallel where the amount of tattoos you have is kind of indicative of like how much of your personality has been filled, right? Like I feel like everyone has like the same tattoo journey where at first like everyone's afraid of the color black, and in addition everyone wants like your first couple of tattoos to mean something, but then later on you're a lot more comfortable with the color, like getting large splotches of black tattooed on you, and you also like don't really need tattoos to have meaning anymore. And I think this is like really interesting where like I feel like I get a tattoo every couple of years, and it's usually like my first couple of tattoos I got after something, you know, intense or traumatic happened to me, and you kind of just like breathe through the pain to redeem yourself, right? And you know, that covered like first got like one pectoral done, and then I got like my upper left arm done. But then everything just happened a lot quicker. You know, you just fill in a lot more quickly. And I've also noticed that my personality growth has slowed down a lot. You grow a lot during your formative years, like for example, your teenager years and your first couple of years of college and like your first couple of years in your young professional life. But afterwards, it's kind of just like slower, you know, like there's a lot less things packed into less time, you know, and you still have like some milestones like getting married and like having a kid, and then your parents start dying, and it's just like these things are impactful, of course, but they're spread across like a decade, you know, like a decade for each. Whereas like you can have your like first kiss, you can have your like you can lose your virginity, you can like live by yourself for the first time. Like these are first experiences happen like in quick succession with each other, and they're all just as like intense as like the last, you know. So I was just thinking, I have like I don't know, most of my body done by now. I only have like, I got both my arms, my chest, one leg done. And all that's left is just like my back and like my left leg in terms of things I want to get tattooed. I'm not gonna like tattoo my face or anything yet. So, and I think it's like kind of like a parallel to like how much of my personality I've like developed. There's just really nothing left. Like I've filled in most of it, and the last two projects are just gonna be big ones that I'm gonna get like whatever, just whatever looks good. I don't really care about the meaning. Like, and I think in this way, like when you get tattooed, it's a really interesting parallel to your personality development. The more your body you have to tattooed, like the more of your personality you formed. And afterwards, it's just kind of like slow, you know?